Heather Lake to Vegas, baby.
She is live on the Strip. She's showing off the brand new shows, the restaurants, the entertainment. I am envious of your office today, young lady.
That's a pretty fire behind you.
Well, and my office all week long, it has been a busy ride, but it has been so much fun. I want to show you guys everything that's new. So if you're planning your spring trip, you know exactly where to go, because Charlie, Chrissy, and I are actually going to go see Magic Mike in April. So I'm basically planning a trip not only for the girls, the guys, and everybody. I want to show off the Dorsey. So take a look around. We stayed in the Venetian this weekend, and this is the newest bar, upscale style. This is where you go for your before dinner cocktail, maybe where you end the night. Very New York style. And if you're wondering, Heather, is that a real fire? Come on in here, Zach, because this right here is steam, perfect for these desert temperatures, because if you're dry and you're coming from San Diego, you know how good this feels on your hands.
Are you touching
just
the fire?
steaming it up right there. I'm touching the fire. I know, it's steam, Shawly, so there's a heater, and the steam is coming through. So you're getting like a facial while you're sitting here.
Only in
Imagine
Vegas.
that, a free facial with your cocktail.
I'll take it.
Can you imagine?
That looks incredible.
How warm is it?
That looks incredible.
It's pretty much like just a little heater. I know. Really, really cool. So this is the spot where, Shawly, we are going to go and get a couple of cocktails before you hit up the show and all the entertainment. The Dorsey is the place, not where you get your Red Bull and vodka. This is where you get an amazing craft cocktail. We're going to make cocktails, but I want to show you some of the experiences that I had while I was here. So we're going to take you over into some video to show you the Mandalay Bay. Take a look at the brand new place. It is called the Libertine Social. They are making brand new. This place just opened, you guys. Prohibition era cocktails. A beautiful dining area with plenty of places to sit, whether you're coming with the family or maybe just yourself. Maybe it's a girls' weekend. They have got patio seating, so when it gets nice out, you can sit outside. And then I got behind the bar to maybe test out my mixology skills. I tell you what, I will not be moonlighting as a bartender anytime soon. So there you have it. But some really, really tasty cocktails that you have to try out yourself. Let's take a look at the food really quick, because the food, they actually have a little bit of lighter fare, which you wouldn't really be expecting in Las Vegas. But for those of you in San Diego that don't want to indulge too much, this might be your lunch spot to stop at. Making fish on an open grill, and then they actually were voted the best modern dish, and this is their deconstructed egg that we made out there. So really good stuff. Okay, but if you want to not forget about dessert, you've got to check out Holstein. So they are making spiked shakes, folks. Yeah. So you get dessert, you get a little bit of liqueur, candy liqueur put in there. And any kind of cocktail you can imagine with sweets and dessert, that's what they're making. Any kind of candy, you put it in there. They've got the grasshopper, that's with mint, obviously, the drunken monkey. And then I might have ran into one of our colleagues out here. You might know him, Jason Hanman, our weather guy. So he was out here to go to Backstreet Boys, him and his wife. We went to Backstreet Boys together, had a great time, enjoyed some of these milkshakes. You're really full afterwards. So my friend Yu Young is actually out here live in the Dorsey, and we are going to make some amazing cocktails. These, I cannot believe. First of all, these are absolutely beautiful. Good morning to you. Do you ever make drinks this early in the morning? It's still night sometimes. This is the city that never sleeps, right? What is this called?
This is called the Green Street. It's probably our most popular punch bowl.
Okay, and this is for sharing. I noticed you have a few cups, so this isn't one person's drink.
Definitely for sharing.
And then what are these two right here?
We have our wonderful tiki drinks. We like to be a whole array of different cocktails, not just boozy. So this is more lighter fare, but still get you there if you need it to be.
Right, well, and I love that you guys fresh squeeze your juice right in-house. So that's really special for a place in Vegas. What are we gonna make this morning? You guys are using Modern Times beer, which is actually based in San Diego, and they make a coffee beer?
Yeah, we're using this as our cold brew for our cocktail, the Coney Island Express.
The Coney Island Express. Go ahead and get to it. So I have to mention, you guys, you're gonna tell us what's in it. Go for it.
We have some aged rum, a little mix called the Coney mix, where we use a little bit of vanilla liqueur and a coffee liqueur. Does bump up the coffee flavor. And then we're just gonna shake it up and just pour it right over ice.
That's really simple. Now, what time of day do people get this kind of drink? Is this all day, or this is like your only caffeinated beverage, right?
Yeah, I would say everyone gets it.
Okay.
In a sense.
Any time of day.
Any time of the day, we have players that come in and they need to stay awake and go back to the table, but they still want to be liquored up in a sense.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's been quite a weekend in Vegas. Thank you so much for making that. I feel like we should have like some frothy something on the top, right? But no, very simple. cheers, my friend. I want to let you guys know, normally in San Diego, we're like on the streets, we wake up for the morning show and there's nobody out, maybe a couple people getting to early work. On the way down to the Dorsey, people are awake and there's like an entire cafe full of folks at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you know that they're just awake from last night. They're just getting done with whatever show they've been to and they're still hitting the slots. So, I think though after this kind of experience, Shali and I have these rules, and I have the 48-hour rule in Vegas. I think yours is maybe
What's the
24
rule?
hours. I have done so many experiences. Well, that's how long you stay in Vegas for 48 hours. That's it, and then you get
That's
out.
a rule.
Now, when you say I've had so
48-hour
many
rule,
experiences
I think
in
I might be
Vegas, you have to be
expanding
careful what you're saying,
Chris
Heather.
Murphy. Go ahead, Heather. Go ahead.
Thanks, Chris. Thank you. No, I'm saying that I've done so many amazing experiences that I promise you might want to stay here a little bit longer. Coming up in the next hour,
Okay.
I did a helicopter tour, I did zip lining. So you don't necessarily have to just be in the bars and the casinos. There's so much more. And then, of course, Shali,
Yes?
at 8:30,
right.
you're not going to want to miss.
What are we doing?
Our interview and behind-the-scenes rehearsal with some of the guys from Magic Mike Live.
So Heather,
I know, just for you.
So Heather was here for Christina a couple times last week.
Yep.
I think I heard her mention Magic Mike about 47 times.
Girls trip. Heather,
I may
thank
have
you.
watched the rehearsal footage a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She's
can't
looking
wait
forward
for that.
Heather, a lot of fun. Thanks so much.